Hey there, I'm Tisha, and we'll just call this video Color Street Bingo 101. I've actually been asked by lots of different people how Color Street Bingo works. So I'm just gonna try to very quickly run through this. So basically, all you need to have is, because you want to do bingo incorporated in a live sale. You don't ever want to just do bingo, because this is really, the game itself is more of an incentive for them to buy and watch the whole video, like your whole live sale. It kind of keeps them hanging around and seeing all the sets, so they'll be more likely to buy something if they are forced to watch all of it, and they'll see something they like, and more times than not they'll buy something because they want to stick around till the end and see if they can win. So all you need is, you need to have your sets that you're going to be offering that night. You need to have them prepared beforehand. I like to put a post-it with a number identifier. You don't have to do like the amount of money or the set name, but just put number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever, so that it's easier for them to say they want it. So they're not having to comment sold Venetian velvet. They can just, because you know the first person that comments gets it. So people are going to be struggling to type that whole thing in. So it's easier to just say me number 1 or sold number 1, and it's just less complicated for people to try to type all that. So anyway, so you need to have your sets prepared beforehand with the post-notes and the numbers, and that's true for any live sale, I suppose. But as far as the bingo part, you need to have, if you happen to have or want to buy a bingo roll cage that has the little balls, you can have that, and just make sure you have only numbers 1 through 25 in there, and then tell them to just ignore the letters that are on there, because they're just paying attention to the number. Or what I do is I just write numbers 1 through 25 on little pieces of paper, and then I crumple them up and I'll put them in a cup. So I'll take the cup and put my hand over it and just shake them each time I draw a number, and just draw the numbers that way. Have the numbers that you've drawn, you want to have them put on the table or whatever, wherever you're at. You need to have them where you can reference them, because people are going to get on late and they're going to ask what numbers you've drawn already. So it's good to have them handy to where you can just look at them and say, oh, I drew these numbers already. Also, before the bingo, probably like a day before, you're going to want to have a post with a graphic, and you can find these graphics on like any graphics group, with a bingo board. The Norma Clark graphics for dry polish, that's a good group to look for any graphics for Color Street. But you can find one of those, and it's just like a little board. It looks like a little board with a bunch of nails on it, and they're just numbered 1 through 25, so it doesn't have to have pictures of the nails on it. That's just cute for, you know, if it's for Color Street, it's just cute to have that. But you can do anything. There can be any little pictures on it or no pictures. It can just be the board, as long as it's got numbers 1 through 25. And you want to make the post like a day before, at least, that you're going to play bingo, maybe 2 days before, and tag everybody on that post that's in your group or in the party, if you want to do the bingo in a party. Just tag everybody, and then tell them, guess what, we're going to play bingo. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. But be like, yeah, we're going to play bingo Friday at 8, or whenever you want to do it. And you guys just comment any 5 random numbers between 1 and 25 and put them in the comments, and you'll be entered to play bingo. But make sure you tell them that they have to watch the live in order to win, because they have to be there and claim bingo if you call all 5 of their numbers. So just any 5 random numbers between 1 and 25, And they don't have to be in any particular order, just any 5 random numbers between 1 and 25. So once it's almost time to start your live, make sure you have written down all their names with their bingo numbers. That way, when they get on and tell you, oops, I forgot to write down my bingo numbers, because you want to also include that in your pre-bingo live post, that they need to write their numbers down for them to be able to look at and reference. So some people are not going to do that. They're going to forget, or they're not going to read the whole post. And then they're going to get on and they're going to say, oh no, I don't know what my numbers are. And then you can just say, oh, I got you, and then you tell them what their numbers are. So it just kind of simplifies things, so that way they're not having to hop off the video and hop back on. Also, I don't think it's a good idea to do a demo before you do a bingo and live sale, because then this is already going to take a little chunk of time to do. But I mean, it takes a little bit longer than a normal live sale, but if you try to do a demo with it, it's going to take a really long time, and you're likely to not have as many people hang around for the whole thing if they have to wait for you to do the demo and then, you know, sit there through everything else. So what you do when you actually go to start the bingo, just say, hey, I'm going to start by drawing 5 numbers. And you don't have to do 5, you can just kind of do it however you want. I like to draw 5 numbers first, so I'll draw the numbers and I'll show it to them, and then I'll lay it in front of me where I can reference it later, and then I will pull some sets. I'm like, okay, well, let's take a break from drawing numbers and I'm going to show you guys some sets. And then you just grab however many sets you want to show them. Usually I kind of just go by category, so I'll pull the numbers and then I'll go into my solids. So then I'll just show them my solids and be like, okay, this is Himalayan salt. If you wanted it, sold number 7. And then I'll just kind of do what I do in any live sale and just kind of talk about the set and what it might pair nicely with and what it looks like and things like that. And I'll just move through my solids, and then I'll say, okay, it's time to draw 5 more numbers. And then I'll draw the numbers and I'll say, so is anybody getting close? Does anybody have 3 numbers yet? And then I'll move on to glitters, and you just go back and forth. So you draw 5 numbers, or however many, and then you show your sets, take a break from the sets, draw more numbers, show more sets, draw more numbers, until you're done. And just like periodically you might want to say, who's getting close? Does anybody have 4 numbers? Or comment if you have 3 numbers, or whatever, and make sure they know that they have to call bingo once you've called all of their numbers. So, and some people do get confused and they're like, are you just drawing, you know, do I say bingo if you just get one of the numbers I picked? Some people have asked that before. So just make sure they know that you have to draw all 5 of their numbers. And then some people do hit bingo at the same time, and you'll get like 5 bingos at once. On a rare occasion, it's happened. But it's just, let them know, it's just like with the live sale. If 2 people comment, sold number 2, and you only had 1, then the first comment that you see that said sold number 2 would get the set. So it's the same way with the bingo. So if 4 people comment bingo, like bingo, 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 you just go with the first one that showed up for you. And some people will say, no, my comment's first, but, you know, just make sure everybody knows, just in a friendly way. Maybe when you start the video, you know, the first comment that I see is the one I have to go with to make sure it's fair, and so on. So, as far as like the prize situation goes, you can have more than 1 winner. Most of the time, me and my team, we like to do 3 winners per bingo game. Some people have gone up to 5, I've seen, and some people just do 1. Sometimes I only do 1 winner, but most of the time I do 3. And you can give anything away for the bingo prizes. Like, you can have a free set or a free set and matching Tuesday. You could do like the first bingo winner wins like a grand prize, or you can just let them choose. Like you can have, hey, here's a Tuesday and a pair of earrings. This is one of the bingo prizes, and then here's a full set. Or here's a pedicure set, just, you know, and then whoever gets bingo first gets first pick. And then whoever gets bingo second gets second pick. I was a part of one bingo where the lady did these like Halloween themed kitchen hand towels and a pair of earrings. And it was cute, and I actually won one. So anyway, you can do any prizes that you want. Just make sure it's something you're comfortable mailing. And let's see, I think that might be pretty much it. So yeah, just make sure you have your graphic handy and post that at least a day before you're going to do the bingo. You might want to, the day of, maybe a few hours before, remind people, hey, if you hadn't gotten your bingo numbers in, you can go ahead and drop me 5 random numbers between 1 and 25. Also, some people are not going to see that post, or they're going to forget to add numbers. And if you see somebody that you don't have numbers written down for, pop up into the live sale. It doesn't matter if you have or have not started drawing numbers yet. They can't see what you've already done while you're live. So you can go ahead and just invite them to choose numbers and comment them so that you can write them down and they can play too and have a chance to win. So basically, I think that's pretty much it. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Just good luck with your Color Street business, and I really hope that this helps. This has helped me to BQ sometimes. It's helped me to rescue a dead party. And oh, when you do this during a party though, the point is that you take the money that you made during the live sale and bingo, and then you reinvest it back into your party link. That way your hostess hopefully will get a reward. So thank you for listening, and I really hope this helps. Bye.